The Edwardsville Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of their paramedics to the coronavirus. Jason Taylor died of COVID-19 complications on New Year's Day. Taylor joined the Edwardsville Department in 2018. Before that, he worked in Franklin County and the city of Bonner Springs. Donations to support Jason's family are being collected at the fire headquarters on South 4th Street in Edwardsville. The elderly are among the most vulnerable during this pandemic, but for one senior living community in Kansas, some relief came this morning. KMBC 9's Kelly Gibbs takes us to Prairie Village.
It's the first rollout of the coronavirus vaccine to residents at Cedarhurst Senior Living.
How was the vaccine? Did it hurt?
No, it was just like a little tiny pinprick.
With dozens of communities across the U.S., including 4 in the Kansas City area, staff and residents in Prairie Village, Kansas, among the very first to roll up their sleeves.
And I'm just absolutely thrilled. I mean, this is a huge step in the right direction.
Cedarhurst has partnered with CVS and Walgreens, making doses of the vaccine available to those who choose to receive it.
I had no problems, whatever.
Good.
No reaction from the shot.
For months, the senior living community has been abiding by social distancing guidelines, restricting visitors, and making changes to their activities calendar to keep everyone safe.
It's been a difficult year, but we're really hopeful. It's going to be a long tunnel, but we're starting to see that light at the end of the tunnel.
This vaccine rollout a positive first step to operations that look more like normal in the months ahead. In Prairie Village, Kelly Gibbs, KMBC 9 News.
The facility vaccinated around 40 residents and 30 staff members today. Leaders say it will still take months, likely, before they can change protocols. Right now, they're waiting for guidance from the state to make those adjustments. People eligible to get the vaccine in one Florida county are going to great lengths to get it. Check out this video from St. Johns County. Cars lined up overnight to get the Moderna vaccine. Right now, the vaccine is only available for healthcare workers and people 65 and older. And the first 600 people in line got that shot today. Health department workers there will be doing the same thing tomorrow. Right now, a clinical trial for the Novavax COVID-19 vaccine is moving on to phase 3. Researchers are still looking for more volunteers to participate. They're encouraging adults to sign up for the study as long as they haven't taken the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines. The overall study will include about 30,000 patients.
The study has been modified and it's going to be randomized. Every 2 people will get the vaccine per 1 person getting the placebo. So it's going to be a little bit longer to recruit the number of people necessary to really reach the endpoints. I suspect it's going to take us about 3 to 4 months to get a result of that study.
Phase 1 and 2 of the Novavax trial showed the vaccine appeared to be safe and provoked an immune response. Tonight, doctors say that they expect the pandemic to get worse before it gets better. Britt Conway lays out their concerns coming out of the holidays.
We may have turned the page on a new year, but we're far from turning the page on COVID-19. The U.S. topped 20 million total confirmed infections on the first day of 2021. More than 10,000 people died here in the last 3 days of 2020. And Dr. Anthony Fauci says we just have to assume that it's going to get worse. Dr. Nicholas Christakis with Yale University and Dr. Megan Ranney with Brown University agree.
We are by no means out of the woods of this pandemic. We're not even at the beginning of the end, I would say.
We have more cases, we have more hospitalizations, we have travel that's going to lead to further surges in January. Now we have this new version of the virus that's going to spread more easily and make our hospitals still more full.
Yes, we have vaccines, but the rollout isn't going as many experts had hoped.
That is a logistics failure.
Looking ahead, Dr. Christakis doesn't think we'll reach herd immunity until 2022.
Meanwhile, the germ is spreading,
which is why he puts economic recovery even farther down the line.
It's still going to take some time to recover from the social and psychological and economic shock.
After that, he predicts a sort of free-for-all reminiscent of the Roaring '20s. But until then,
we're going to have to continue to wear masks and have intermittent school closures and business closures and gathering bans and so on.
A new year, but not a new reality. Not yet. Britt Conway, KMBC 9 News.